It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Call now or play online at www.trackandball.co.za. MR78 handicap is race number 6, which will jump at 15.25. It's over 1,200 meters. And the current favorite, narrow favorite, is number 4, Voldemort from the Vaughan Marshall yard with Robert Carty aboard. And we did make the stable a value selection there in race number 5. So I'm going to go with him again, with the same stable, Robert Carty, the same combination, Sheldon. I do believe that this horse is capable of pulling it off. His last run was an absolute cracker, finishing 0.8 lengths behind a Proud Master. And I'm going to be taking a little bit off that 3-1 straight bet, maybe included in a few doubles or trebles. Healthy respect for number 7, Parminion, who ran 2.15 lengths behind Ponte Pietra in the last start. I see Chase Majan is aboard. Just the concern for me, they're dropping this horse to 1,200 meters now. The last run was a little bit inconvenienced late because he looked to be traveling really well, and Atandiwe Magudla to switch towards the outside. Still ran on fairly well, so I think you can throw that into your trifectas and quartets, swingers, etc. And then number 10, William Rufus from the Dean Cannemeyer yard with Keegan DeMello aboard. He's a horse that has plenty of ability, but he has the draw to beat.
Yes, when you look at race number 6, it's not cut and dried. A number of these horses, including number 10, William Rufus, they're dropping down to the 1,200. Number 7, Parmenian, from the 1,400 to the 1,200. And Voldemort, last time he did run over the 1,200. Proud Master we saw come out to frank the form. So I will be in the camp with you with the grey son of William Longsword, number 4, Voldemort. Robert Carty, he'll be able to place him. He'll want the speed on, and he'll be staying on very, very strongly. Between number 7, Parmenian, and number 10, William Rufus, I do believe that they would prefer an extra furlong, but no surprise to see them in the shake-up. For me, the joker in the pack is number 2, Dandola. He's a very, very tricky horse. You would remember back in the day, he used to play up. They couldn't get him down to the start. He was an absolute nightmare. They've done loads of work. They've done wonders with Dandola, the Tony Riverland stable. And I think he's the type of horse who likes to be up with the speed. And over 1,200 meters, he might just be the horse who manages to pull out the aces. So number 2, Dandola, takes on number 4, Voldemort. I'm going to go number 4, Voldemort, as the first selection, but healthy respect and an each-way cover on number 2, Dandola. And then you'll have number 7, Parmenian, and number 10, William Rufus, running on very strongly at the business end of affairs. So race number 6, both the Vaughan and I will be looking for Vaughan Marshall to have a big day on the race day, with number 4, Voldemort, as the horse they have to beat, and number 2, Dandola. For me, this is the horse over the course and distance who could just be the joker in the pack.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.